Trey, I guess I'll just ask you. A lot of the folks are just saying, "Be more vocal, be more vocal." That's kind of been the thing about your game. How has that gone? And has this extra time around teammates and coaches? Do you think that you've made strides in that area?
Oh, yeah, I've definitely made strides in that area. Talking on and off the field, just getting to know the players, actually. That's the start of it, just lean the players and stuff like that. But, once you're on the field, you got to talk, get everybody to plays, everything. So.
Yeah, and just following up on that, I guess there's so many new faces around you now. What is that like? I know you know some of the guys, but so many young guys around you. What's that been like to line up next to those guys?
I appreciate it a lot. Just being around the young guys, teaching them the ins and out of all the plays, just me being a leader. It's been a blessing for me to just teach them everything I know.
Hey, Trey, this is Connor Riley. What did you make of Jamaree's sort of off-season transformation and where he is now?
Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, what did you make of Jamaree's sort of off-season transformation and his weight loss to get to where he is now?
It was great. It actually drove me a lot. During the offseason, as he was working hard, me and him just going back and forth, talking to each other during the whole quarantine. Just basically having a weight loss competition or whatnot. So, this offseason I probably lost like 15 pounds, 10, 15 pounds. Just to get my weight down because I know in the future, for my weight don't be a problem.
Following up on him, he said that he was kind of excited to come in this season because he had Andrew and Isaiah kind of behind him. He didn't have an opportunity to show much. So what type of things are you able to see in Jamaree, I suppose, that everybody else hasn't seen yet?
Just basically him being a hard worker. Him working hard, coming every day, him just showing the purpose that he want to be out there. You can't say he's a young guy because he's really an experienced guy. He just had someone in front of him. But, Jamaree, he worked his tail off to where he is today.
Trey, what's been your impression of Jamie Newman since he got here, and what effect do you think not having spring practice but having these walkthrough 7-on-7 since then has on where he is right now?
Just him being confident. Learning the plays each and every day. Just him wanting to be there and, to learn everything. He's a pretty good guy to me.
Trey, how different is it? We've looked at air raid principles, and I guess you probably played in different offenses. How different is it for a center when the line splits are that much wider, and do you feel that much more mobile now to play in this system? Is it that different for you now?
It's the same. It's the same thing. No matter how tight the splits, how wide the splits is, it's basically the same scheme, same thing. Not too different.
Trey, when you talk about a weight loss competition, is that just about, for the playing field, or is it also about away from the field, wanting to be, I guess, a little bit more healthy, during COVID, or not necessarily?
Oh, yeah, that play a part in it too. But just me and him, losing weight, because both of us really need it. For me, I think I need to lose weight to play faster. In the games or whatnot. So, that's why I took a told him or whatnot, and we basically came up with a plan. And we did it.
All right, as you know, the plan for the SEC right now is to continue on with football season in the fall. Why do you think it's important that it stays in the fall, and what challenges do you think could show up or in a spring football season if it was to move to the spring?
Challenges. I feel like we should keep it in the fall. It's just this pandemic going on and whatnot, but we just trying to stay safe as we can, wear masks, do all the protocol stuff, the good stuff. Everybody on this team want to have a season, so that's what we're trying to do.
Following up on the weight loss, you said that y'all had a plan. Are you able to kind of tell me what some of that plan looked like? He said that he gave up like fast food and fried food. What were some of the things that were given up on your end?
That was the same majority of the same thing: fast food, fried food, not drinking unhealthy like sodas and stuff like that. I mean, those things, they're not good for your body or whatnot. But I mean, that helped me a lot, and obviously it helped him a lot.
What kind of food did you eat instead? I mean, you're still putting something in your body. So if you're not reaching for the fast food and the soda, what kind of foods did you start eating to fill yourself up to get through this?
Basically a lot of fruit, a lot of water. I mean, and it's just nitpicky things like instead of like white rice, brown rice, I mean, instead of fried food, grilled food, stuff like that.
Trey's got time for one more question.
Trey, there's two leagues that are going to play spring football, and a lot of people say, look, if you're really worried about the health of these student athletes, then you wouldn't play up to 20 games in one calendar year. You wouldn't play in the spring and the fall. As a football player, do you think it is possible to play football games, in February, March, April, and May, and then maybe turn around and play again in September and October?
I mean, it's basically really up to the NCAA how they do it. I mean, wherever they pick, I mean, we just gonna have to accomplish that mission.
But do you think you could handle it physically?
Definitely, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks everybody for joining us today for Coach Smart and the players, and we'll be sending out a transcript of both Coach Smart and the players shortly. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.